Welcome to Core Studio X, where you come to get out of pain, gain strength and vitality, and get back to doing the things that you love. The purpose of this next video is to help you reduce and hopefully eliminate the pain from plantar fasciitis. So what does an old sock, a cookie sheet, and a cutting board have to do with that? Stick around and you'll find out. All right, here's your old sock. You're going to grab a band or Velcro band. You're going to place it tightly at the metatarsal head, the ball of the foot. You're going to snugly wrap this figure 8 above the ankle bones. The key is that you cannot point. You do not want to be able to point your foot. That gives you the rest that you need on the back of the calf, on the gastroc and soleus. And if you have not yet tried a night splint, but you've done everything else, I highly recommend it. It may be the thing that helps you break that pain cycle. All right, you're going to grab that cookie sheet if you're on your way to bed or your recliner, along with your myofascial ball. Forget that foam rolling. You're doing active release. You're going to slap that foot, doing pointing 10 times. After 10 of those, you will stretch for a minimum of 20 seconds. Just like the night splint, it's important to have this placement correctly to get the most efficient stretch. Sitting up tall to make sure the rest of your body is relaxed, softening the knee. If you don't plan on going to bed, you just get to the floor with your yoga block and your lacrosse ball. Same principle. You'll move the ball around to those most tender spots, those trigger points, and you'll practice active release. Forget about that rolling. And then follow it with a stretch. Okay, next up, grab your cutting board. You're putting it under your hamstring wherever you're sitting. You can do this on the edge of the bed or in a chair. Cutting board helps you so that the ball doesn't just sink into the surface. You'll bend that knee 5 to 10 times right on the belly of the hamstring with the heel going straight back. Then with the heel coming in, you're externally rotating, you'll address a slightly different area of the back of the thigh. Then you kick the heel out and you'll get that internal rotation, as well as squeezing a yoga block. You can get the adductors, hamstrings, and the back of your calf often have a lot of trigger points, which are part of the issue with the pain from plantar fasciitis. Another technique is using active release for the front of the calf, using this myofascial tool. I'll have a link to it. Again, active release, using this myofascial tool as you scrub over any of those tender spots. Then you will stretch another 20 seconds. Really, 20 seconds is the minimum. Up to a minute is good in stretching the hamstring. Getting that key spot on the ball of the foot, those metatarsal heads, sitting up tall, slightly pressing the kneecap back, and that gets you the most effective hamstring stretch. Next up, I'm going to focus in on my feet. First exercise, you're extending the toes, extending as much as possible. Then you'll do piano, which is switching from extending the toes, extending the big toe, and then switching to the rest of the toes. I guarantee you this work is life-changing. I could not do this 3 days ago. You want to do this either 30-second increments or 5 to 10 reps, each one of these exercises. This one is piano. Then there's splay. You're trying to get your toes to spread out. You spread your toes out as wide as you can. Doing that with your hands at the same time is a cool trick. It definitely helps. Again, 5 to 10 reps or 30-second increments. This is called short foot. You pull those toes up to the ball of the big toe, and you emphasize that triangle on your foot, which is at the ball of the big toe, little toe, and heel. And as you see, by doing that, it emphasizes the arch. Then you want to maintain the arch while you relax the toes back down. Again, no exercise, and then emphasizing the arch, emphasizing at the ball of the big toe, little toe, and heel, maintaining that arch while relaxing my toes back down. Then, if you're feeling extra adventurous, you're going to try and maintain that arch while balancing. I'm standing, but please use furniture or a countertop to use those muscles for balancing while maintaining as much of the arch as possible, relaxing those toes. I hope you were able to use these evidence-based strategies to get out of pain. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out my webpage at CoreStudioX.com.